Welcome to our channel. Today, we dive into the dark side of paradise with 3 disturbing true beach horror stories that will make you think twice before your next seaside getaway. The beach, a place where we go to escape, to relax, to feel the warm sun on our skin and the cool sand between our toes. But what if I told you that beneath the surface of this idyllic haven, something sinister lurks? Join us as we explore the dark underbelly of paradise, where the crashing waves whisper tales of terror and the golden sands hold secrets best left buried. These are the true stories that will make you question if the ocean is a place of peace or a watery grave. It was a beautiful summer day on the coast of California. The sun was shining, the birds were singing, and the beach was alive with the laughter of children and the chatter of families enjoying their vacation. Among them was a young man named David, eager to experience the refreshing embrace of the ocean waves. David was a strong swimmer, a natural in the water. He waved goodbye to his friends, promising to return shortly, and plunged into the cool, inviting water. He swam further and further, the shoreline becoming a distant memory as he basked in the solitude of the sea. Unbeknownst to David, a thick fog began to roll in, blanketing the beach and obscuring the sun. The playful waves transformed into choppy, menacing swells. When David finally turned back towards the shore, a chill ran down his spine. The beach, once so clear, was now shrouded in an impenetrable mist. Panic began to set in. David called out, his voice swallowed by the crashing waves. He swam harder, but the shore seemed to grow further away with every stroke. The fog, thick and heavy, pressed down on him, amplifying the disorienting vastness of the ocean. Hours passed, and the sun began to set, casting long, eerie shadows on the water. David's friends, now deeply concerned, alerted the lifeguard. A search party was assembled, their flashlights cutting through the gloom as they desperately scanned the waves for any sign of their missing friend. Days turned into weeks, but David was never found. His disappearance remained a mystery, a chilling reminder of the unforgiving nature of the sea. All that was left behind were his belongings on the shore, a silent testament to the tragedy that had unfolded on that deceptively beautiful summer day. Some speculate that he was caught in a rip current, a silent force that can drag even the strongest swimmer to their doom. Others whispered about the legend of a malevolent entity that lurked beneath the waves, claiming unsuspecting souls as its own. To this day, David's disappearance serves as a chilling reminder that even in paradise, danger can lurk beneath the surface. The ocean, vast and unknowable, holds its secrets close, a haunting echo of the day the sea swallowed a young man whole. Nestled on the windswept dunes of the Outer Banks stood a weathered beach house, its once bright paint faded by salt and sun. It stood as a silent sentinel, bearing witness to the relentless power of the ocean and harboring a dark secret within its creaking walls. The Harrison family, excited for their annual summer escape, arrived at the beach house full of anticipation. They were oblivious to the chilling events that awaited them, events that would transform their dream vacation into a terrifying fight for their sanity. From the moment they stepped inside, a palpable unease settled over them. The air was thick with the scent of salt and decay, and an unnatural chill permeated the house, even on the warmest days. Unexplained noises echoed through the empty rooms, footsteps creaking on the stairs, whispers carried on the wind, and the gut-wrenching sound of disembodied laughter. As the days passed, the occurrences grew increasingly disturbing. Objects moved on their own, doors slammed shut without reason, and shadows danced in the flickering candlelight. Little Emily, the youngest of the Harrison children, claimed to see a tall, gaunt figure standing at the foot of her bed, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. One night, as a violent storm raged outside, mirroring the terror that gripped the family within, the house seemed to awaken with a vengeance. The walls vibrated with an unseen force, furniture overturned, and a piercing scream cut through the howling wind. Driven to the brink by fear, the Harrison family huddled together, their faces illuminated by flashes of lightning that revealed the sheer terror etched into their expressions. They knew then that they were not alone in the house. Something evil, something ancient and malevolent, had awoken within the walls of the beach house, and it had no intention of letting them escape. As the storm subsided and the first rays of dawn pierced through the darkness, the Harrison family fled the beach house, their minds scarred by the horrors they had experienced. The haunted beach house remained abandoned, a chilling reminder of the family's terrifying encounter with the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of paradise. The azure waters off the coast of Australia shimmered under the midday sun, inviting surfers and swimmers to enjoy the exhilarating embrace of the ocean. Among them was Sarah, an experienced surfer known for her fearlessness on the waves. But on this particular day, her life would change forever in a terrifying encounter with the ocean's apex predator. As Sarah paddled further out, a sense of unease washed over her. The once tranquil water seemed different, colder, as if an unseen presence lurked beneath the surface. Her instincts screamed at her to turn back, but before she could react, a dark shape emerged from the depths. The water churned violently as the enormous great white shark attacked with lightning speed, its jaws clamping down on Sarah's leg with bone-crushing force. She screamed in agony as the water around her turned crimson red. Her desperate struggle for survival began in that moment of agonizing pain and primal fear. Fighting against the searing pain and the relentless assault, Sarah managed to land a blow on the shark's sensitive snout. The massive creature momentarily released its grip, giving Sarah a chance to kick free and swim towards the surface. Gasping for air, her body battered and bleeding profusely, Sarah somehow managed to drag herself onto her surfboard. The shark, circling nearby, its black eyes fixed on her, seemed to be waiting for another opportunity to strike. With adrenaline coursing through her veins, Sarah paddled back to shore, her every stroke fueled by a primal will to survive. She reached the beach, collapsing onto the sand, her body a testament to the brutal encounter. The physical wounds eventually healed, but the psychological scars remained, a constant reminder of the terrifying ordeal she had endured. But the horror of that day wasn't over. Sarah was haunted by nightmares, vivid flashbacks of the attack, the feeling of the shark's teeth sinking into her flesh, the metallic scent of blood filling her nostrils. The ocean, once her sanctuary, now filled her with an overwhelming sense of dread. The attack had left an indelible mark on her soul, a chilling reminder that even in the most beautiful corners of the world, terror can strike when least expected. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-chilling stories. Stay safe, and see you in the next video. Remember, the next time you find yourself drawn to the alluring embrace of the ocean, be wary of the darkness that lies beneath the surface. The stories we've shared today are a stark reminder that even paradise can harbor unimaginable horrors. Until next time, sleep well and beware the whispers of the waves.